Alright guys, so it's me, TD Eddie, and this is probably one of the first types of videos I ever do. It's a talk video. And today I wanted to talk about why I think Total Drama All-Stars is the worst season ever in Total Drama history. Okay, so first of all, the characters. The characters were chosen not badly. Like, people they brought back were like good, like Heather, Duncan, Alejandro, Gwen, and like other types of characters. But the two characters that I didn't really like that came back were none other than Sam and Sierra. I didn't like those people. And they should have added like Owen and Maria, Brick, or even Dawn. And sure, Dawn didn't make it far. Sam made it farther. But at least Dawn is a likable character. At least I think that. Okay, so next is the storyline. Okay, some of these storylines I liked. Like the time where Alejandro got his revenge from Heather by eliminating her with the immunity statue. But at the same time, so that is not the Heather we know. Heather was like one of the manipulative people in the Total Drama History franchise. How would she be dumb enough to leave the immunity idol right there? Just leaving it when someone could just take it. And then other storylines that I didn't like the one where Duncan was like turning into a good person. Like, that was just kind of weird for me. Yeah, it was just kind of weird. And Sierra still being obsessed with Cody. And then Cameron. And then Sam basically just being there in the season as a punching bag. Yeah. And then one of the worst storylines is Mal. Mal. I hate Mal. But don't worry, we'll talk about him later. And then, but one of the sections from Total Drama All Stars was the one where Courtney and Gwen became friends. But I didn't really like the love triangle. Duncan really needs a redemption arc after what happened to him. They didn't even care about him. I'm just sad. But anyway, now let's talk about the worst character in Total Drama All Stars. Alright, this is probably the worst section ever. At least for me. And probably a lot of other people. Now, let's talk about Mal. Mal, well, at first I didn't really care for him. And I thought he was a good villain. But now I regret thinking that. Mal is one of the worst characters ever. People are probably like, well, he's still a villain, technically. No, he's not a villain. People just call him a villain because, well, he looks evil. All he did was, just start breaking stuff like Sam's game guys, Sierra's smartphone. That's all he did. He just broke stuff. And then, like, in episode 8, you were gotta be kidding me. He just broke all the boats. Like, it's something, but it's not, like, evil, like what Heather and compared to, like, what Heather and Alejandro did in their seasons. Yeah. So Mal's, like, one of the worst, characters and villains ever. Yeah, I don't really think much people like him. And now I know the reason why they don't like him. There was some stuff that he did that was bad. Like one time when he hid he rigged the votes for Cameron to be eliminated, except that it was a non-elimination, so Cameron wasn't eliminated. So that was something. at least. And then before Alejandro found out, Mal put the photos of the votes in his loser bed, which was kind of smart. But aside from that, he's one of the terrible villains. Now, let's get to the final section. So this is the last section. Solutions. I've got a lot of them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to share all of them, though. So I'll just share the main ones. So for my first one, take out Sam and Sierra and replace them with Owen, Brick, and Maria, or Dawn. Some of those characters, yeah. One of them. After you do that, you could, take out Mal. Or you could just have him be defeated earlier. Either one of those. But I would just take out Mal because I hate him so much. And then one of the other things that I would also like, and probably other people, more episodes. Yes, more episodes. Like Total Drama Action, they didn't have a lot of people, so they added non-eliminations. And sure, non-eliminations are kind of pointless, but at least it would be some more interactions with the characters and stuff. And one of the things I would also like is that if they added aftermaths for All Stars and all the other seasons, like Revenge of the Island All Stars, Pocket Tail Island, maybe even Redonkulous Race. Probably not that one though. But yeah, that would actually be pretty cool, seeing all the other contestants. I would also like to see cameos from the other contestants that didn't get to participate. And that would be nice to see. I would have liked that a lot. And then, add more friendships, yeah. And add more alliances. That would have liked that better. And then, I would like if Courtney and Gwen forgave each other earlier. I would like that, yeah. They would both forgive each other about what they did. And then, instead of leaving Duncan, that's so mean. I actually felt bad for that delinquent. Even if he's, kind of bad in his previous seasons. But still, they could all, forgive each other and all stick together and try and make it to the final 3, even though that would not work. But it would still be nice to see them try. Yep. And maybe instead of heroes and villains, they could probably just add the Gen 1 cast and Gen 2 cast, some of it, versus the Gen 4 cast. I would have liked to seen that. That was the original idea, but then they were like, nah, let's just do the other idea. And yeah, I would have liked to see that. But yeah, those are my solutions for Total Drama All-Stars. And this has been why I think Total Drama All-Stars is a bad season. Well, bye everyone.